the difference between VHS and DVD was just off the charts, and you knew that that was going to be the future, which is one of the things that gets crazy, is that back when it was really firing away, once they got it down from being $3 to $5 to replicate a disc down to 30 cents, and the whole business took off. The joke was the only business on the planet that had better profit margins was cocaine dealers. They've literally taken this business model and just tossed it aside. The other thing that goes hand in hand with that is the studios, and Warner Brothers and Disney are making a show of celebrating their 100th year in the business. They spent 100 years building this mousetrap of theatrical distribution. Over 99% of all films released since 1997 theatrically that have grossed $25 million or more are all from the studios. And now you're taking films like Artemis Fowl, this latest thing, $125 million film. You take it direct, you don't even put it in the theaters, and you take it direct to streaming, and then you write it off.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that's insane.
I keep thinking maybe there's something I don't know, like, well, maybe
Exactly.
there's something they're not telling me.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, I must be missing something. It must be an accounting thing.
Yeah.
Where this makes all the good sense in the world, except last year, the studios lost $800 million a month on average from their streaming business. I mean, if Evans was running Paramount and he lost $5 million on a film, his job was in jeopardy. If you look at the cash flow for Comcast Universal and Viacom Paramount, they're running into some cash flow issues that are eventually going to have to bring some rational discussion. See, like Sony Pictures, for example, that doesn't do this. They simply take their films, put them theatrically, put them on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and license them either to Netflix or Amazon Prime. They're not in the business of, we're going to see how streaming works out and lose how much money we can in the meantime. So I suspect that, and I'm just guessing, but I suspect that we're going to see that shift come into play at the studio level for some of these that are going like, well, maybe we should go back to the promo better best way of delivering product to the consumer, as opposed to just running a theater and not selling any popcorn. I mean, that's the analogy, is that they're just doing one thing and they're losing money at it, and that doesn't make any sense. But they're not seeing the what the market really looks like. They're just seeing it from their little corner of the world. And if you look at it from a studio point of view, it looks like, well, we're not in the DVD business anymore because that's so old, and we do some Blu-rays, but we're really kind of focused on 4K, and then we're also focused on these other things, streaming. Being studio centric myself, having worked for 3 different studios, I sort of saw the business that way too. I'm impressed with what a lot of what do you call them, boutique are doing.
Boutique labels.
They're basically doing the studio's job because the studios are lazy. So from MVD and Arrow and Severin and Kino Lorber and Shout Factory and